What is going on, man? Culture Shock Live. I'm Vinny Vegas. How is everyone this evening? I'm going to do things different right now. I'm bringing everybody on. Fuck it. Fuck it. What is going on, man?
You're such an icon.
I feel like an icon.
Icon out.
What's going on, man? How's everyone doing tonight? We doing good? I wasn't feeling good today, man.
Got a house full of sick people, bro.
Yeah, I was not feeling good.
I went to work because icon.
Rob.
What up? What up? What up? Yeah, I wasn't feeling good. The kid was sick. Your kids were sick, E, right?
Yeah, there's like a actual regular flu going around that isn't COVID.
Yeah.
So.
That shit hit me this weekend,
What up,
bro.
man?
I like to hit you this weekend.
Bro, chill the fuck out.
I can't believe you didn't get... I can't either.
Wow, Green Ranger. Wow.
Fucking Green Ranger.
Icon.
He's Green Ranger.
Yes.
Is that who it is?
Yeah,
Is that what
that's
that is?
who it is.
These people need to.
That's who it is. But if you listen to this, I'm not going to reference his name.
Yeah.
But if you find a podcast on YouTube, which is very easy to find, for the way he sounds to be making fun of anybody about a hobby or anything like that, or trying to run something, hilarious.
I mean,
Icon
it's
out.
hilarious. You know, back in '97, that's when
he's
he
super
first started
Southern.
making art. You know, when he found Dave and Reggie.
So I thought that was. I was like thinking. I'm like, maybe this is
Johnny?
There was Johnny NWO, but I was like, no, he sounds too stupid to be Johnny NWO. Johnny NWO is very eloquent in the way that he. But God, guys, go get some pussy, man. Like I don't understand this shit, man. Like, come on, bro.
It'll
Some
change
can't.
your life.
I
It'll
woke up
change your
this
life.
morning to this and I was like, holy shit, this dude is angry.
I'm on the
Go
West
get
Coast.
some
so I-
ass. Go get
You know,
some ass, please.
I'm
go
on
get
I'm
some
on the
ass.
West Coast, so I wake up to 900 text messages.
What up, Rob? Yeah, first of all, congratulations to this guy, man. For real. My goodness. Got that fan do over his shoulder, man. What the hell's he doing? How's he winning so many championships? Every organization he wins a belt.
Yo,
What up, John?
he playing it right though for what he doing. He's getting his name out there.
He's hitting every. Now he's NWA, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. He was
You think-
GCW, NWA. He's everything.
He had that spinner, didn't he? With GCW or whatever.
Yeah,
He had a little spinner.
the one Dan made.
Oh, okay. Let's go. What up,
love you,
guys? How y'all
Jameson.
doing? Jameson, what's good? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm not an NWA guy, so WWE.
That's
Was it
he put
development?
out a shirt. I think that said that
Oh my
the
goodness.
the major was my developmental or something like that.
But hey, yo, shout out to him, man. He's making moves.
Making
He's doing
moves,
better
yeah.
than he was in WWE, I guess.
He's making icon moves.
Iconic, bro.
Out.
Good for him. And this here. Now, WrestlingInc.com tweeted this, by the way, and took it. They tweeted and deleted, as they call it. Tweeted and deleted this.
No,
No,
No.
please no.
Now, listen, I don't think it's
For the
gonna
love of God,
happen.
no.
yeah, I'm sorry, but I have to say that WrestleMania 19, Rock versus Stone Cold, that was a perfect send off. We all seen what happens when people come back. Like Shawn Michaels, I was so disappointed that Shawn Michaels came back.
Bret Hart.
I'm sorry to say it this way, just die in peace. Like, just let it be. Like, I don't think he should come back.
So
I don't think there should be a match. Build your new stars. Focus on your new stars.
But here's the thing, though. Let's spin this though. Is it not as much as like say Goldberg? He's like I don't know. He's a cockroach. He'll survive a nuclear holocaust. But for like Austin, it's probably not the desire to get in the ring as much as. Do you think it's? Yeah, I was gonna say it's 19 years, right? And then you could allegedly get in the ring with Goldberg, like
Man,
the ender of
nah,
like careers.
This
Nah.
is 23 years too late.
nah.
Yeah,
Like-
I mean, I agree with Jay. I was gonna say that exact. Austin, The match with The Rock at WrestleMania 19. His greatest rival. They headlined 3 WrestleManias. I know they didn't headline WrestleMania 19. They were the co-main, but they should have. Because the only 2 people to ever headline that many WrestleManias, those 2. And he lost to The Rock. You know, Rock finally got his win. It was the perfect send-off. Do not bring him back in a match. If you want to bring him for WrestleMania, have him do like a little segment where he stuns somebody.
Special referee, maybe runs a little interference.
Yep. Special referee.
I think, I think the rumor or the report is that he's facing Kevin Owens, right? And I guess the angle is you took my finishing move. What up, Rick? You took my stunner. I swear to God, if that's the angle, this is desperation, man. I love Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't want to see him in the ring. I really don't. I don't, because it's going to ruin it's going to ruin the legacy, bro.
I like the desperation of WWE though at this point.
Yeah, that's how Vince is right now.
You know what? I like the Stone Cold that does the podcast.
Yes. Me too.
Because you see him just chilling, having conversation. If WWE wants to save whatever, you do the one thing that you go back to what WCW did in '96. Make John Cena heel. Bring John Cena back. Make John Cena heel. Don't just I don't know, man. I don't like people coming back once they've been retired. Flair did that going back to TNA and it was trash. You know, when he had the perfect send-off with Michaels and it was bad. It just I don't know, man. It's again 20. It's a match that's
back and Flair wrestled in TNA. You know?
Yeah, it's like no, man. Just take your send-off, bro. Like don't fuck it up.
That's how I thought it should have ended. Taker should have ended when he defeated Triple H in the Hell in the Cell with Michaels as the referee when those 3 were at the top of the ramp.
Yeah.
That should have been Taker. That should have been done. Retire. Don't come back.
Yo, how about the Bret Hart return, bro? Do we even consider that a return?
That never.
Do we consider that a match?
That never happened.
No,
Remember
I mean,
the
he
jean
did beat
shorts,
Miz
bro?
for the U.S. title and he faced McMahon, but I mean, come on.
God.
But that's how bad your product is as WWE.
But Bret couldn't. But Bret couldn't because of what happened with in the match with Goldberg at Starrcade '99. No, then yes, Starrcade '99.
Uh-huh.
And then also with the stroke that he couldn't physically do an actual match.
And the insurance company, right? You had to get the okay from the
Lords of London
company that he had or whatever.
Yeah, it was like back in the day, like Lloyd's of London. So here's something.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Ravishing Rick Rude, okay? He had the serious back injury when he injured in Japan against Sting. He had to retire in '94. He was collecting Lloyd's of London. He was training for a return. 99, 2000 when he passed away. 99, I think it was. He was training for a return. And Bischoff said to pay off that Lloyd's of London would have been like $300,000 to $500,000 to pay off the Lloyd's of London and then get him.
Man, they must have really wanted Rick Rude, man.
No. I mean, Bischoff said he wasn't going to do it.
He said he wasn't going to do it.
No, he said, how much it would have paid and then give him a contract. It just wasn't worth it.
Yeah. I was going to say it wouldn't have been.
But you see what Richard Simpson says there, Vinny? Stone Cold equals tickets sales.
Yeah.
But again, here lies the issue. Is Stone Cold Steve Austin going to be on every Monday Night Raw, bringing in the fans? Is Stone Cold Steve Austin going to build an actual storyline that's going to take months to come to a conclusion? A good story. It's not going to happen.
But you're thinking of a logical wrestling fan. If you
but
notice
that's
what
the problem.
If you notice what WWE does, they're going to get Stone Cold to come back to sell pay-per-view. Then it's going to be stale ass Raw and SmackDown to the next pay-per-view, and then they'll do something at SummerSlam. And that's all they're doing. They're just limping from pay-per-view to pay-per-view. That's all he's doing because it's bottom line with him. It's not about wrestling anymore. It's just he can say he made what? How much did he make last year? $9 billion or whatever?
I don't want Austin to come back and be a shell of himself. I want to remember what he was.
Holy shit, it's not sold out yet?
No.
All right, so here's my thinking on this, all right? And this is why I don't like Stone Cold coming back for a match, at least. I understand it's in Dallas. I get it, right? But once the wrestler or the professional wrestler or the entertainer leaves their gimmick behind, it's very difficult to see them back in it because you know what they're like exposed now. Kind of like Undertaker, right? Once he left that gimmick behind, then he comes back and you're just like, it's not the same.
Yes and no. Undertaker is a lot different. Stone Cold's always been kind of the beer drinker, kind of redneck.
True.
So he can swing it more than the Undertaker could ever.
No, you're absolutely right there. I agree. He could swing it, but I'm sure he could swing it.
Lesnar did it when he left in 2004, and then when he came back.
But Lesnar's kind of the same, right? He can.
But Lesnar, I think, is different, man.
Brock Lesnar now.
Well, no, I mean when he left in 2004, and then he came back less than 10 years later.
Yeah,
he was.
Goldberg's one of those guys that can leave his gimmick and come back because Goldberg is Goldberg, right?
And Lesnar's Lesnar.
Austin. I don't know, man. But now I'm reading that it's not just going to be this match. That's what worries me. They're trying to keep him on for a little bit after the match to do some events and a storyline, I guess. Man, oh man.
No, that's not going to.
But again, now you're putting any talent that you do have behind because Stone Cold is going to take that talent spot. Yeah. Like Lesnar said with the on the McAfee show the other day.
Fantastic interview, by the way.
Yeah, he's like, these guys got to figure it out. He's like, these guys got to figure out how to put butts in the seats because butts in the seats equal money, and that's what you want.
That's amazing that WrestleMania is not sold out.
That's what Vince sees. I mean, Lesnar is going to make money regardless. Everybody's like, why is Lesnar here? He makes money. He is a draw. You may not like his wrestling, but he's a draw. Goldberg is still a draw. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but he's still a draw.
That's not good, man.
The way knowing Vince, knowing Vince, what he'll probably do: Stone Cold versus Goldberg in the middle of the match. The Rock runs out for interference, and Stone Cold and the Rock go at it for a couple of minutes, and then
and everything else is not talked about at all.
I wouldn't be shocked if Vince had a hologram of Ultimate Warrior versus Hulk Hogan.
Bro, I could see that happen. That's how desperate they are right now. I could see that happen. Let me see here. WrestleMania not sold out. Now listen, even if I was down there and say I could buy a front row seat, I wouldn't do it.
Why?
Nothing about WrestleMania excites me, man. Nothing.
And here's the Cody Rhodes comments. I'll tell you something right now. He'll deserve every single thing that comes to him if he goes to WWE, because what I don't understand, and Vinny, you tell me, because again, I didn't know AEW was good. I had no idea. I told these guys the other day, I was like, I was watching the YouTube reels and stuff. I'm like, this shit is fire, bro.
I said, where the hell have you been, bro?
I'm like, I literally have been lost, and now I see. So my question is, these wrestlers that go back to WWE after having success elsewhere, what makes you think things are going to change when Vince McMahon is still in charge?
Right.
Nothing's going to change. Cody, you are not seen as a main event star. You're not.
Well, what
do you think?
What I read is that if Cody does go back to WWE, which there's a rumor, we'll get into that, is that Vince is going to push him as a main event guy. That's the rumor.
Let's get into it now. I still think I'm 50-50 on it being a work.
I think he's working everybody.
Yeah, I think it's more work than anything.
But the only problem with it is, if he does go to WWE, us as fans will be like, oh man, I knew it. If he stays in AEW, we're gonna be like, oh man, I knew, he was probably working it. That's the problem with the internet these days. Because you don't have such a surprise. Like when Hogan was the third man, you didn't know, because we didn't have, no really. I mean, we had AOL started, but we didn't know none of these dirt sheets. But if Cody does stay in AEW and he's working us and comes back with like a faction and turns heel, I'm all for it. If he goes to WWE, turns heel, and brings a faction, I'm all for it. Give me something different.
There's so many reports. NWO.
What about the NWO?
Oh my god!
Like I don't know. You cannot create something that.
Can you imagine, bro?
That's like having the Nation of Domination come back again. It's just like,
you remember what Jericho? Because that was the problem that WCW had, that they grasped the NWO too much, and I can see them doing that. just grasping at it, just like the being the elite thing, that it's basically defines AEW.
Yeah.
Could you imagine them having something like the NWO? It's like Jericho said, it was always black and white. Everything was black and white in WCW.
Yeah.
You know,
WWE if you go back, because I've been going back and I watched the Raws and stuff in order.
Simpson, first of all, okay, listen, Vince, WWE has turned me off so badly over what they've done to NXT has been just atrocious. So I've left wrestling all behind, and I watched a random video, and plus, really, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Mike Jones is gonna get mad at this, but who the fuck really watches New Japan? And so many people say IWGP V4 is my favorite belt. Same thing with me. I love the IWGP V4, but I do watch New Japan, so that's different. Jones is tight. Jones,
I'm telling you, man, it would be probably one of the greatest storylines if it was a work.
We'll see.
In recent memory. Or, I mean, he could go to WWE and start the NWO again. Jesus.
But really, I mean, remember when WWE brought back the NWO in 2002? Like how bad it was. Remember Vince got a lethal dose of injection of the NWO.
But that's
he was so dramatic. He turned his chair.
And it said
NWO on the back.
No, but that's what I'm saying though is
clown.
Old Raw, old television that had grit. It was nasty, you know.
Yeah.
This new stuff, like it's overproduced. It's too choreographed. It looks like you're watching a mid 2000s DC movie versus you want your Marvel movie back.
Now, how about the woman that came out with the electricity, bro? Remember that?
Yeah, she came out get out of here, bro.
They put literal fake electricity coming from her hands into the crowd. Remind me of Superman. Which one? Superman 3, Superman 4?
Yeah, or Mortal Kombat when fucking, you know.
Yeah. That's what they're doing now.
It was Xia Li. Is that who it was?
I don't know. One of them.
Xia Li.
No, I think AEW is doing a great job, but I will say I think they're over signing people right now, man. They're going too ham right now. They need to chill. They really do. They're getting to the point where they have too much talent.
I only watch it for the pay-per-views.
Me and Panetta are on there right there. I watched Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and the Survivor Series. Are
you watching Elimination Chamber?
Nah, get the fuck out of here. I got things.
You're not watching it?
No.
Come on, man. It's in Saudi. Oh, it's a premium live event. It's not a pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's right. It's a premium live event, James. Or Jay. Oh, what's up, baby?
Say too sweet. Woo woo. No?
Hi.
Say baby. Yeah. I say bye.
Tell Dad, go get some pizza.
Bye. Go get some candy. Give him a hug.
I want ice cream.
But I'll tell you.
I need pizza.
So I saw this too. Huh? You want to talk?
I got nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
You want to come over? You can come over. I have your microphone.
Yeah.
Okay?
Look, he has your microphone.
I have your microphone. All right? You got to come pick it up. It's your microphone.
On the microphone.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Cody, I mean, it looks like it's going to happen. It looks like he's going to WWE. Now, I'm sure they're paying him a fortune. Good for him. You know, salute to him for getting paid.
My only thinking is some of these higher profile.
Stardust going to be fire this time around.
Well, my only thinking is some of these higher profile guys, maybe Vince is at the point where he's got to give up a little creative control and he's giving them in the contract.
Yeah.
I think Vince, remember when the ruthless aggression happened? It was after the Attitude Era, Vince ruthless aggression, because they were in a stale, like Austin, The Rock was done, you needed people come up. I don't think Vince sees any of the young stars that can take the throne right now. So that's why I see him bringing back Goldberg like he does. I can see them, if he wants Cody, like I could see him going that route. because he doesn't believe in the younger talent.
Yo, with the exception of Roman and Brock and maybe one or two other guys, WWE's roster's trash.
It's bad, bro.
It's trash.
Let's give an example. If, God forbid, if Roman gets injured, Brock gets injured, Rollins get injured, and Ethan, throw me somebody else. Lashley.
Yeah.
Who they got?
Here, I'll ask you an easier question. Jay,
Boogeyman, bro. They got Boogeyman.
who is the Intercontinental Champion?
Right now?
Who's the current Intercontinental Champion?
Shinsuke Nakamura, right?
I'll tell you this.
When was the last time that title was defended?
At a pay-per-view?
Ask Jones. Jones knows.
Well,
Jones
it gets defended tomorrow because SmackDown's taped. But I have a wrestler, AJ Styles. What are you doing with him?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
You know who AJ wants to wrestle at WrestleMania? Edge. He's like, give me that match. WWE's like,
That'd be a good match.
AJ's one of those guys that Vince pays just so he doesn't go anywhere else.
Oh, yeah.
But AJ should be WWE champion.
Uh-oh.
You're muted.
Control your narrative. Here he is.
No, it's control your.
The only control your narrative fan on the face of the earth. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Jones.
No, I heard AJ Styles mentioned, so I had to show up.
Look
What's
at
he
Joseph
doing?
Palladino. Who are the Jones? Can you tell us who the champions in WWE are?
Usos.
I have no idea.
Usos.
Go ahead.
I only know
Go
that
ahead,
Roman is
American
Universal.
Alpha.
Which champions are you referring to?
I only know Roman.
WWE.
Yeah, I only know Roman is
No, I'm saying
Universal.
which like for
All of them.
But
Raw,
just-
there's world champions.
All 72 champions. All
No, that's
72.
that's the other problem. This whole brand split, they don't have enough talent for a brand split.
No, they don't.
One.
Well, they did
Two.
have enough talent, but they cut them.
No. They cut people, but let's just be real. The talent is at a premium.
Talent pool sucks.
And you look at the titles.
cut 'em.
Look at the belts. The Intercontinental Championship's a joke.
No idea.
The United States is a joke.
Haven't seen it in like a year.
24/7 is a joke.
I didn't even know it was still there.
That came in as a joke.
I don't even know who the women's tag.
Cody's going to be
are right
24/7
now.
champion.
They have
Sure.
women's
Team
tags.
champions are still Zelina and
Carmella.
Carmella. I'm about to say Mask Girl.
That's random.
Well,
I
here.
forgot those belts existed.
If
right.
if Lesnar somehow wins the Elimination Chamber, goes on to face Roman at WrestleMania title for title, you don't need the brand split. You could have it all be one. Create competition in yourself. You don't want a brand split and you want to create competition, put them all together. Go ahead.
That's honestly.
Go
I
try
think,
to
I
fight
think
for that spot.
that's the thing. Is I think you integrate the heavyweight championship, the women's championship, and and all the championships. Get rid of the stupid 24/7 if it's not gone already, and you have the cream of the crop.
You create competition within yourself. You want the top spot? You want to be women's champion? Go show me you deserve it. Put on these matches.
They need to go back to like
And new
having
titles.
just one roster, 2 shows.
Well, I mean, whose art
one
should
world
they use for
champion.
these titles? I mean,
Icons. I mean,
I have no issue with what Hazard said. If y'all didn't notice,
What he said.
Speak, King.
I would love that.
see and think about that's coming from me.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's beats the network logo for
Remember,
sure.
he brought back the old IC,
would
so
they-
it's not
would
He
impossible.
will not. It was
Will
not.
they
they
have an
have
AG
to-
on the globe or no?
But hold on, would they have to get anybody's express written consent to use the artwork?
possible.
That's what I'm asking. Speaking of artwork
I don't know
here,
the full details yet.
yes. Listen,
because I mean, there's like what 10 to 15 different winged eagles. So I mean, you gotta figure out
I'm
like
looking into this now.
which
All
artwork.
right.
Ethan has 30.
Panetta, you're wrong. He's actually doing what he should be doing. He's actually getting paid for a chance.
Bro,
You
chill.
gotta remember, he didn't get his worth. He didn't get what he was valued at in TNA. He wasn't in New Japan that long. ROH was basically piggybacking off that New Japan deal, so it was still like a per appearance deal. WWE is probably his biggest payday.
Well,
You know
Whether
how
or not
much
he-
Cody?
whether or not we think he's getting paid, getting used properly, he's wrestled long enough and done enough to this point. Let him collect his check.
Listen to him, bro. Listen to him defend
preach,
soccer,
bro.
Listen to him, bro. You know, Cody was making $3 million a year.
AEW.
$3 million a year he was making. And dude, he didn't have to work nearly as much as he's gonna have to work now, right? He had some control over there. Man, dude.
But that goes to that. Here's the
Well,
other thing.
according
though,
to some people, it's about money. So I wonder how much he would get paid in WWE. $5
They
million
probably
a year?
doubled it. I wonder if they
But-
doubled it.
They probably doubled it, but here's the other thing, though. That goes to if he wants to be the man. Look, all you really got is Roman and Brock, and then there's a fall off. So Cody slides in, and Cody's like, "Yo, I'm gonna fill in."
Uh,
And Vince doesn't view Cody as a main event guy. I like
Here's the
his
thing where I'm
just
going to argue with you
desperation.
that. I'm going to argue with you on that one. You
When
got to
ha-
remember. You got to remember what just happened. One of the biggest name in wrestling, whether I like him as a personal person or not, Ric Flair and WWE are beefing right now. So the next biggest wrestling legacy name would be the Rhodes family.
Yep.
You bring that back and you mark it off of that.
I'll tell you this. Here's how you bring Cody back. You have Brock versus Roman at WrestleMania. Roman wins. Lights go out, come back on. There's Cody.
That's Stardust.
No, himself.
Stardust.
Stare down.
this right here. John Bordeaux. 100% right. Vinny, tell me if he's lying.
Dude, I totally agree with you. They're just going to trash him.
100%.
Well, here's the thing. They didn't trash AJ.
Bro,
AJ
AJ
had a
should
hell
be
of a-
world champion right now, Mike.
Bro,
But
I
should
am
be
the biggest
desperation.
AJ fan in the world. I'm not saying I don't. I always think he should be world champion. I'm just being realistic here. He's been WWE champion twice.
When was
He's
the
been
last time
US
he was
champion.
champion?
He's been tag team champion. He was.
But
just
he's
tag team champion
regressing
not
back,
long ago.
bro. He's regressing back.
He's at the tail end of his career. So sometimes you don't have to be champion and be older. I
No,
understand
but
you want to say,
I
yeah, I
would
still got
say
it.
he should be the Shawn Michaels of this generation. When
Here's
Shawn
some-
Michaels returned, where Shawn Michaels was constantly chasing the title and constantly beating people for the title, but something they would do something that, oh, Shawn is not champion. That's where AJ Styles should be, not being tag team champions with what the fuck his name
Omos.
was. Or, yeah,
Omos.
like that's not.
Here.
It's a joke, bro.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. There was a former WWE wrestler. He did a shoot interview a few years ago. And he was talking about Finn Balor because they were in NXT together. And he said when Finn was in NXT, he was the second biggest merch seller behind Cena. He said Finn already, put his craft out there in Japan and everything else. For him now, it's about the money. He's already, and I feel that with AJ. AJ, everybody knows AJ's legacy.
I don't think AJ
can
gives
do
a fuck
whatever
anymore.
he wants right now.
No money. It's all about the money, man.
Yeah.
He got
Yeah.
kids.
Marabito, chill.
Yeah, Marabito. But when was the last time he was champion? What, 2017, 2018?
I'm not saying you're
Eddie.
wrong. If I'm
Let's see
booking,
that.
he's the one who wins the Elimination Chamber. Then you have him and Edge for the title at WrestleMania. That's guaranteed.
I just sent Vinny a picture and look at just how much a title changes, like
Jones, I'm
how
going to send
you
it to you.
see somebody.
I'm going to send this to you, Jones, okay?
All right.
Just upload it for me real quick. Because, it is clean, bro. It's clean.
But now, picture the Universal on him. It just changes the perception.
It looks more badass. It looks more like yo, he's a fucking champion.
Yeah.
And these network logos, they're just toys, man. They're just toys.
Yeah, so Hazard had said earlier that if they unify the Universal and the WWE Championship, like what design are they going to come out? And I'm sorry to say it, I know that we just had a thing, but you need someone like a Rico Man to design that belt, because I don't think it'll happen, because like you guys know, it's free advertising for them.
Right.
Having the world championship with the big W on it, but you need something prestigious. These titles, they
But
don't
you
mean
don't
shit.
even need a redesign. Bring back one of you. Yo, I got two big
Bro,
eagles behind
the
me.
80s are gone, bro. They need to have a new
Ask you a
belt.
question right now. Do wrestlers make the titles, or do the titles make the wrestler?
I
Neither.
think it's both.
Neither. This shit's crap. Everything is crap right now. In the
Yo, I could see them bringing the big gold back, man.
I wouldn't, or the undisputed.
I could see that.
They just need to put the damn big gold on the shop. I don't care if they bring it back on
I know,
TV or
right?
not.
What if they're holding it for this?
Yeah, the title
No.
for title after that.
Bro,
If that's the case,
the
Edge
advert.
that would mean Edge was winning the belt, and then he's going to say, "I want this." and throw
What if they're
the
holding it? What if they're holding it
network
for them?
logo down.
The advertisements alone, bro.
He's
the-
gonna
the
bring back the
sales.
rated R belt, the one that he
Remember-
designed.
Jesus.
Remember, every time you buy a network logo, someone buys a network logo, that's free advertisement for them. Because you can't miss the fact that it's the WWE belt because it's a big ass logo. Think about that. That's
But it's
Vince
too in your
McMahon,
face.
He
It's
don't
too
give
in
a
your
fuck about
face. It's
storyline.
gaudy. It's
But he
gaudy.
don't. But it's the money, baby. It's the money, boo boo. That's
I know.
what runs this entire
I
thing.
know.
Why did you think the spinner of all fucking belts lasted the amount of times it did?
That's true.
The amount of time it did because it was the sales of the belt and it was so popular with the kids that it went from being John Cena spinner to the actual WWE champion that Triple H, Randy Orton, all these different people held.
I wonder how much the dual-plated winged eagle is selling on the shop with the screws covered and the sidebars attached.
Hey, that's a good belt though.
It's selling well.
Mm-hmm.
David Babel just sent me an article.
Jesus.
It wasn't a
Okay.
TikTok. I'm surprised.
Okay.
OnlyFans.
No, it was. It says Cody Rhodes report. Brandy Rhodes not expected to follow her husband to WWE.
Yeah, anybody knows that. If you look up Cody Rhodes on Google, it's called news. That ain't
Man,
nothing
there you
new.
go.
Yeah,
There you go,
they were
Babel.
never going to bring her back.
The fuck you doing, man? Going on AOL and looking this shit up? This
Babel,
shit's
send
old.
me your TikTok, Babel.
Don't.
Send me your
Don't.
TikTok.
Please don't.
Send them to
Alright.
Jay every morning.
The
Wish
They
you had some
can do
morning.
that
Yeah,
with the
every morning.
winged eagle.
I'll say
Tweak
this.
the winged eagle or make changeable side plates on it.
we have. Speaking of belts,
Put the
we have
WWE
two extra
logo
topics to
on.
talk about, but I'm going to start. I just want to say something real quick, guys. Don't forget. All right. If you go to jacksoaps.com. Now, people have been buying these soaps. I can't believe it. That's amazing.
Cleaning the hobby up one fan at
We're
a
helping
time.
clean it up, man.
Wash
This-
your ass.
This is why, bro.
And get some, bro.
Two
Wash
bars
your
of
ass,
soap.
and guess what? You may get a job.
2 bars of soap and chance to get an NWA title.
That red shines.
So here are the rules, though, okay? 2 bars of soap. You have to buy 2 bars. 1 in 33 chance of getting this 4mm zinc on leather strap NWA TV Championship. You will get 2 bars of soap, and in one of the boxes, there will be a redemption for the NWA title. 33 total available. So you'll know you win if in your box of soap you have a redemption ticket or something like that says you won the belt. And then you contact Tim with Jack Soaps, and he'll send you the belt out. So that's pretty cool. So don't forget jacksoaps.com.
Nice.
And while you're there, okay, don't forget, use the code PTM for 15% off your purchase, so you save a little bit there as well. So thank you to Tim and Jack Soaps for sponsoring the show. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, guys.
$21.25 with that promo code.
There you go. $21.25. Here's the picture that Ethan was talking about here.
Yeah.
Look at that, dude.
You got to show them now with the tribal chief gear holding that belt. up.
Tribal chief, reigning, defending, undisputed.
But that's clean,
Universal
though, man.
heavy-
It's
Yeah, it looks
Class,
good.
bro.
That belt fits him, man. Doesn't it?
But here's the thing: you can't keep just like, and I'm gonna get a lot of shit from this probably from people, but just like the performers, you can't keep looking back to the past to bring some,
That's right.
authenticity to your current product. You have to ensure that your product can be built on its own.
No. If they can keep no. I just want to shut you up. If they can keep bringing Goldberg back, they can use the winged eagle, bro.
The 80s are gone; they're dead, bro. It's
Goldberg's still here, bro.
But Vince
That's a
doesn't want
problem.
to. Vince wants to keep WWF in the past and all that stuff. So that's why he doesn't want to use that title. If he cared about it, he
They do is
should.
better.
Legacy, then he would bring the Winged Eagle and the old IC back. But since the WWF, when he lost it to the World Wildlife Fund, he considers it dead. He wants
Thank
to keep
you,
it in the
Joseph.
past and
Thank
move
you.
on to WWE, and that's why he wants these titles, these simple titles. It's a shame. I don't like it, but
Joey, you have to what I say is it's the ads when the Super Bowl, the NBA Finals, the World Series, when one of these teams wins, what do they send them?
Network
A
logo.
belt that
Network
says
logo.
world, like literally it's a huge ass logo. That's never gonna go away.
With their team's logo on the
Side plates, yeah.
It's all
No,
marketing.
I
bro.
get why they do it. I just think it's
That
ugly.
shit, it is. That shit's, but it's not gonna go away. Because the winged eagle, what happens if they go back to the winged eagle?
Pensacola,
someone
Florida.
wins the super. Yeah, they win the Super Bowl. What, you gonna send them a winged eagle?
It'll look
And
sexy
where,
though.
But where
Way better.
where there would a person who does not know anything about WWE know that WWE is the brand? It's all
Anyone
about
that uses Jack soaps will know.
Anybody that's ever seen
Right.
Hulk Hogan or the Ultimate Warrior in passing knows that belt. I'm sorry. That belt is more iconic than any belt that'll ever be fucking put out there.
Bro,
It is, but I don't think certain belts fit different eras. Like the Wing Eagle wouldn't. I mean, Wing Eagle's the greatest belt ever of all time.
Yes, I agree.
But I
CJ,
don't
that
think
is
it fits
Roman
the
Reigns.
current WWE product
That's your
in this
tribal
era.
chief, CJ.
That's your tribal chief, CJ.
In this era,
Happy
I mean,
birthday,
do we
by the
want
way.
to like remember?
Happy birthday, boo boo.
Do we
Happy
want to
birthday,
bring the
CJ.
Winged Eagle back to this era to like how bad it is? Do we want to like?
No, I don't think they'll bring back the winged eagle, but they do need to switch it up. But real quick, let's just say happy birthday to CJ real quick. Happy birthday, CJ.
Happy birthday.
She was supposed to be on tonight, but she's not feeling too well. But I think that picture of Roman Reigns made her feel better. Here it is. So speaking of belts and how they look, I want you guys to look at this and tell me what you think of it.
I like the other one.
I love it. Okay, I like it. Like I said, what I would change, the TNT would be polished, not nugget texture, because
Mhm.
it'll help the stones and everything stick out.
Mhm.
I think if you did that, whew, fire.
Now, this is the TNT. They call it the TNT Bling V1, right? This is made by Mr. Ron Edwardson of Red Leather. And this is Sammy here. Sammy Guevara with the title. All right. And I think it looks dope. I like it. But I do agree with you, Ethan. I don't think they need to nugget the TNT. I agree with you there. Then Mr. Dan McMahon was commissioned to make a second version of this belt, right? Here's that version.
That's the
The
version I
TNT
prefer.
looks a little different.
It's stoned.
It's a different nugget.
Mhm.
Oh, I think it could be stones.
No,
in
it's
there. That
nugget.
would be nice.
Yeah, it could be stones. I would like that, but it is nugget, but it's a different style. See that? Now, I will say this: I like the first version better. The stones, I think, smaller, look more uniform.
Yeah.
This one here,
Okay.
there's some
I'm gonna stop you right
spacing.
there.
you know
I
what
see the
mean?
difference. Go to the first
Stop you
one.
right there.
Go to the first one.
Go ahead, Jones.
Okay.
I don't see shit.
Look at the
Go back and
TNT.
watch.
It's nugget. It's nugget texture, right?
Yep.
Look at the side around the main plate. It's nugget texture as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go to the second one.
All right. Yeah, it's all
That's
it's all
stones?
blinged out on the sides. Yeah.
Yes, just like the TNT logo.
Go back and watch Dynamite from last night.
Okay.
In pictures, V1 will look better. On camera,
V2.
like for live
V2.
shows,
Well, because it catches the
V2.
light better.
V2
Yeah.
will shine better because of the spacing. It is
Gotcha.
done with purpose. So with that, with the way the AEW
well,
is,
well, you know,
with the
according
World
to
Championship,
some person, the only reason they have this blinged out TNT on AEW is because Sammy Guevara saw his AEW.
V1 or V2, chat. V1 or V2. Put it in the chat.
Again, I
V1
think
or
if you
V2?
just
I like
made
V2.
the TNT smooth like your little sidebars you have, bro, I think it pops way more.
Now, here's where I'm going with this, okay? This is Dan with the V2. Now, it looks a little better here.
Yeah.
Dan with the V2 with Sammy.
Look at Dan, bro.
Look at him all happy.
Flossing, bro.
So, when Dan posted this picture, no, $30. When Dan posted this picture, all right, this was posted by Ron. Right here. and he wasn't too happy. He wasn't happy. Says, I have to say I love it that the belt bigots over at Belt Talk bashed the TNT design and execution, but now Stolen Valor McMahon seems to love the design and treats it as he made it. Now all the sheep that said it was shit are like, wow, looks amazing. Except it looks like a poorly executed bootleg. And then here's I guess this is a screenshot of him messaging Dan. He's hella mad, bro.
Can I ask a question though? Weren't people mad when it was delivered unfinished?
That's what I thought.
That's what we had an issue with. Because after it was finished, I thought it was a good looking belt.
Yeah.
But you delivered it unfinished. What the fuck are you talking about? You can't get mad over something that you didn't even finish.
Mm-hmm.
But remember when Dan said, which looks like it makes a little sense. Dan said that, you know, Ron is still owing the company some belts and he's a little backed up. So that's why they even went to Dan in the first place.
Right. No.
So it's not his fault.
No, here's the thing, right? If Ron's doing great, he's doing great work. Don't get me wrong. Ron's work is fantastic. Okay.
He just needs to chill the fuck out.
But this kind of stuff here, man, like it makes you look bad to where people just won't even respect your work because of the way you. Now, listen, I don't know everything behind the scenes. There could be some deep-rooted issue that I don't know about, but from an outsider's perspective, just seeing this, man, it's like, holy shit.
It's very cringe.
And I asked Dan about this. He said they reached out to him. What's he gonna say? No, I ain't doing it. Come on, man.
But if you notice that thing with Ron, though, he has on these instances, he has a very similar MO. So like, you seen the one with Prague earlier where he's threatening legal action over Prague asking if that was a bootleg.
Calling him hillbillies, lawyer? Really? Come on, dude. Right here. He responds to
that statement right
comment.
there, he contradicts himself.
The larger stones was his idea, and he responds, the stones were my brainchild, period. Stones, okay? Legally, AEW owns the TNT. But adding the bling was something that they never paid for. So Dan had to recreate the bling without my consent, which violated my intellectual property.
That doesn't.
I have to call my attorney to decide if I have a case against Dan for bootlegging me. Now, I don't know if he's trolling. This has to be a troll.
I would hope so.
Has to be a troll comment. Has to be. Ron, you're talented, man. You are. You're one of the best belt makers.
Just do you, bro,
Just
and block out the noise.
What's the point of this?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because all it does is create.
It makes him look bad.
It makes him look bad. Number one.
It makes him look like a diva.
Yeah, bro. You do great work.
I think
He really does. He really does do good work.
Kills it.
He makes the best. He makes the best big gold.
But I will say this: he does make good belts. But if a company goes to another person and asks them to make the same belt, he gets upset. He gets jealous.
But why? Like,
it's like say like AEW's his girlfriend, okay? AEW likes him. Hey man, you know, we hooked up. But then they're like, yo, man, found another dude, man. We're gonna go to him. He gets mad.
He gets tight.
I sent you 2 pictures of Sammy with both belts.
All right. Prob. Put that proud comment back up. Let me see.
Prob, chill, bro.
He's currently threatening me with my own family for some reason. Like, come on, man.
But I think he thinks like if somebody like I think Prob may have said he's a hillbilly, and Ron's like, yo, man, that's racist. How is that racist?
Nah, he's in his feelings or he's trolling. I don't know. Because you got hella work with AEW, man. Keep it up. But this kind of nonsense, dude, it's just it just looks bad.
That's the thing is like you're what I would consider a professional. You're working for a professional wrestling company. Why are you engaging with people on a Facebook forum like
and what if
in a juvenile way?
What if AEW? What if people from AEW see this kind of stuff?
Okay. It looks bad for your image. They could be like, "Yo, we're cutting ties."
You gotta be careful. In this social media age, you got to be careful what you say. Look at that. I mean, they both look good. I can see why the Dan shines more because of the stones on the sides. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They both look good, though.
But hold on, which one is Dan's?
I'm tempted to bootleg one of these.
Because the TNT logo looks clear. It looks polished. It doesn't look.
Yeah, on the one, if you're looking at the screen, the one on the left.
The one in
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one closest to the TBS logo is Dan.
Yeah.
It has smaller sidebars. That's how you can tell the sidebars are small.
I might have to bootleg this, bro.
Well,
I'm just saying.
I didn't hear that.
Man.
Platinum said
hear
V2 is on the left. It's kind of hard to tell, actually.
V2 has the smaller sidebars.
I don't know. But anyway, I saw that, man, and I was like, holy shit, he's angry for really no reason. Because of this.
Yeah,
That's
see,
it.
the V2 has the smaller sidebars.
Yeah,
one
they are
on-
smaller.
Jones, don't tell nobody that art, okay? They could steal it.
Okay, if you look, if he means on Sammy's left.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Stay closest to the bar.
Right. Yeah.
I think it's just indicative
Yeah.
of this hobby, like, right? I guess it just doesn't matter who you are. Like, yo, this hobby is just like, it's pretty toxic. It's toxic.
I do like that red backing on the TNT.
I'm happy for all of them, man. I'm happy for Ron. I'm happy for Dan. I'm happy that all these guys are getting actual work.
They can all eat.
Yeah.
They can all get fed. Like,
It's good seeing people that are part of the community
Yes.
that know quality, that know being involved. I mean, when I heard that Dan was being involved with the AEW replica, I mean, I was like over the moon with it because this is someone who knows quality and knows the stuff. I wish WWE would take someone on like that on their replicas.
There you go.
But
I mean,
He's gotta
I'd
be
love to
careful.
have a red leather big gold.
He's got to be
I'd love
careful.
to.
So that's one story that was around this week in the community, and here's another one today. Now this isn't really to call out people. This is just what people are talking about. So we like to kind of look at it from both sides and see what's going on. This one here is a artist. He's an artist, right? A belt artist.
I guess.
supposedly.
Is that what he is?
Supposedly, I mean,
He's a clip artist.
yeah, he's a clip artist, is what he is.
Icon.
no, but no, that's not making fun. That's literally
No.
what that is. It's
But he'll
called
take-
clip art.
Well, so he'll take Reggie's Winged Eagle clip art and then tweak it and I guess call it his own.
Really?
Is what it looks like. I haven't
He
figured
did
out.
it. I've heard he did it with J Mars too, as well.
So, all right. So here's what he posts. All right, this is what caught my attention here. That our video was part of the post from last week, where we had Hazard on. We were talking about Milliken and Rico Man, right? So dude, first of all, holy shit.
That's a lot, bro.
This was the beginning of it, right? And then he replies so he intros the post and then he posts our video and then he wants you to watch the video and then he wants you to read his reply. He said, I've not said much lately anyways. I've come across a video that just got under my skin. I laid it down for Mr. Green Ranger. Now, Mr. Green Ranger, I'm assuming is Hazard, right? Because
Yeah, I didn't fucking even know that shit. Yeah.
Okay. All right. See, I didn't know that. Okay.
See, Vinny didn't know either.
Yeah. And calling him for being the brown-nosing suck-ass he was along with the rest at shit talk. So belt talk.
Yeah.
So he doesn't like belt talk. Okay. What I posted is below if they wish to cover up or delete the comment. Let me tell you all something. Classic shits.
Classic Shield.
They
His
are all
opinions, not ours.
about
Those are his opinions and his opinions only.
I
Not
am
everyone on
reading
this camera.
I am reading the post word for word. This is what I'm reading. This is his post. They are all but done, boys, art-wise. So he's saying Classic Shields is done because of their art, okay? Orm Belts is going to be where you wish to go. Why, you ask? Number one, all new acid etching machine.
Nice.
Number 2, Icon V7 art set, never released.
Ooh.
What's V7?
Version
He's
It's
done
something-
several different versions of it.
Oh, I
Of
thought it
what?
was something to do with your cholesterol.
Of the winged
No,
eagle. Of his
Wing
artwork.
deal.
All right, because he didn't say what belt. Okay.
I got something to add when you're done because, like,
Yeah.
I'm indirectly. He's posting my winged eagle,
Oh,
so
we'll get there.
I'm
Yeah.
indirect. Yeah,
Coming to Orm belts. You're welcome. Should add the E, by the way. Icon out.
I hate that. I
All right,
despise
Icon
that.
out.
Don't refer to yourself in the third person.
YouTube link in my post. All right, so he posts the video and then he replies. Holy shit. I stopped here at this minute mark because I wish to get something off my chest.
Here we
I
go.
ask you have respect for one of the men that got you guys this freedom.
USA.
You now
USA.
use for your podcast, because believe me, if people like myself and others hadn't fought the war,
Back to back champs, bro.
Dan and his group of ragtags would have had this channel pulled on day one, just like they used to before they lost their power. I have no idea what he's talking about.
What is this freedom?
No idea. I guess is someone a veteran?
He sounded
I have
like
no idea what
somebody.
he's talking about.
Go get some ass.
Right?
Please.
Icon, get some ass, bro.
Oh, let me read this. Trust me, it's worth the read, especially the last few lines as to the future going forward for these ordering from Pakistan. Now, I have been quiet for months now, mainly due to what had happened to my beloved. Seems like he went through something. I don't know. But by hell, I can't take any more of this, and I'm calling out Mr. Green Ranger and all the rest of his Milliken haters. That was some of the biggest ass-kissing sucks years ago, and would do anything, and I mean anything, to bury anyone who didn't agree with their shit. I agree 1,000,000% with Ethan's take of not spending thousands for a piece of zinc that sits on a damn wall and gathers dust, especially when the Pakistanis making spot on stuff because they stole certain artists' files
What,
and are
Ethan?
making them. They got busted, plainly in it, no debate. Moving on. But what strikes me as crazy is how these same exact brow nosers, like Mr. Green Ranger, for instance, can now sit looking down their noses or having any damned opinion about who is a scammer or who isn't, after they was the ones who pushed people to Midwest. Blows my fucking mind. You know.
You're just reading it.
Okay. He should be called out for his part in it, regardless of his actions post-scam, starting for his part in it, not glorified as to some damn expert insider on the matter. His ass owes collectors who got fucked huge apologies, because I guarantee you he drove people to buy from Midwest over the years. Him and his pals also. Geez, fellas, why is he putting this stuff in parentheses? You obviously wasn't around back in the day of shit talk. You have no idea of just how bad it was and how closed off things was. Stuff like this channel would get shut down mysteriously. eBay listings, private stuff, gone. They had that kind of power over people. Hold on. Here, take the comment down real quick. I gotta see what he says. But I tell you what, here is a breaking news Stop the Press's headline for you. Give it to me. What do you got? Oh, here we go. Orm is getting a new HD machine, right? But what you don't know is they are also getting my never released V7 art set. Just as my way of sticking it to those lying pieces of filth classic for their cover-ups and bullshit denying they used my stolen files, especially when I pointed out my damn initials on Ethan's belt. Their replies was hilarious, sorry. Hey, classic. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, you lying pieces of filth. And Green Ranger, you're no better than Midwest. You, Dan, Johan, I guess that's his name, and the rest of that sucks back then who worshipped at the throne of Parks. As for those in the hobby who collect, well, you're welcome. Yet again. Icon.
Can I just
Hold
say
on,
something?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I know we all want to respond. I'm going to give the floor to Jay, and then Ethan. Go ahead, Jay.
I don't have enough breadcrumbs to get back home, bro. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. No idea. Here, I think this is, and I'll be serious here for a second. And this is stuff that we talk about and get the strap. This is a hobby, right? This is a hobby. This is something that we all do, for fun. We do have your certain individuals, your Dan McMahon, your Ron Edwardsons, that are able to work with, companies, and we are very happy to see that. But in all seriousness, shit like this is what makes me embarrassed to be a part of any of this. I had 70 belts, and because of all the stuff that we've been through in the past 8 months or something like that, I've sold all of them. I asked everyone on the screen, I just want to get rid of them all, want to have just a certain few and be done with it, because it's just so childish, so much ego. It's beyond me. Like, this guy's rambling, and I was telling you guys earlier that I was like, is this Johnny NWO? And then I read it and I said, no, it can't be. He's just talking the fucking talk. And then you have guys like Hazard at 5, who I've been watching for years, and everyone on the screen has as well. Information. I always used to watch the videos for the information.
That's it.
He unboxes his belt in the bathroom, all that jazz, and it was always just information. And then to have some prick come out of nowhere and just start all this bullshit, like, my man, again, I say this to all of you. I said this in season 1 of Get the Strap. We put it in the preview. I'll say it again. If you find yourself indulge in this hobby, I hate that fucking word. If you go get some pussy, go eat a girl's ass from the back, please, because it will turn you into an adult.
Change your life.
Like, for real, man. This shit is not that deep, man. It really is.
It is embarrassing, bro. It was embarrassing to read that. Now, Ethan, go ahead, and then I'm going to read Classic Shield's response.
Yeah, but imagine being embarrassed to read that, and my beloved winged eagle that I have, I'm at work. I'm at work reading this, right? I'm on the West Coast, so I'm already at work. 3 hours, I'm already at work. I text my wife, I'm like, yo,
get my belt.
Go take a picture of this for me. Mind you, I've taken 1,000 pictures of this belt.
Hundreds of thousands.
I've held this belt for hours upon hours upon hours.
Cleaned it.
I've cleaned it, detailed it, everything.
You've had your wife take pictures of it.
Yeah, I got those too.
Chill the fuck out, bro.
I'll post
what happened? Tell your
truth,
Ethan. Go ahead, because
she sends me the picture, and mind you, this is all going on live for me because I'm at work.
Yeah.
I'm like, motherfucker. But I had already been talking to a couple of the guys from CS because I got some belts I'm already waiting for, and I've been waiting for. And I'm like, so they're going back and forth. Everybody's going back and forth in this thing, and I'm at work trying to keep up. I'm just still staring at this fucking picture like, motherfucker. And so I messaged, I'm talking to Classic Shields. He was being honest, and he was like, yo, he sent me the screenshots before he posted them of like what the dude was trying to do with some free belts and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, bro, I'm with that, bro. I'm not saying anything, but I can't take my fucking eyes off this dude's fucking initials now.
Well, Ethan explained this. He hid his initials in the
little tiny globe on the left side next to World Champion, on the continent, on the edge of the continent. He hid his initials.
You got to post that.
You've
never once have seen it.
Dude.
Me and Joey right away were like, we're fucking shocked that you did not, because Ethan literally showers with his belts.
Yes. And I'm like, so I'm talking to Classic Shields. And at this time, the Classic Shield shit's going on. The Orm shit's going on. Everything's going on right now. So I'm like just trying to keep up while I'm at work. And luckily, my man Ollie and Irfan, those dudes are like,
they take care of you. Yeah.
I was like, yo, I cannot look at this belt and see this dude's name. And I was like, you know what?
V6 art, bro. That's his V6 art.
I was like, you know what? If you guys want me to, I'm gonna reorder one. I'll Mr. Perfect this fucking belt for you if you want.
Ethan told us this morning. He's like anybody want? I'm gonna put this belt up for sale.
Yeah, I'm like,
do we have the
I'll
picture of
Mr.
it?
Perfect this belt. So me and CS, we've already taken care of it and no issues. Like I said, but here's I'm gonna double back a little bit on the whole Orm V7 artwork. They got machines, right?
Yeah.
So AJ, how's that US Luger you're waiting for?
Why you got to do that in front of
No.
people?
I'm asking. I'm getting somewhere with this, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many months? How many months?
I was told it would be done in 3 weeks in July of 2020, and
Okay.
I got in November of 2021. I told them, "Look, dude, you ain't getting this belt done. Just switch it to a
Yo,
big."
hold on. Put that back up. Shout out to Moose.
Hey, Drunk Moose. Hey, Call of Duty later.
Shout
We
out
got
to
you,
Moose.
bro.
Call of Duty tonight, Moose.
I miss Moose.
Best comment of the night.
I do miss Moose sometimes.
Yo, Call of Duty, bro. So
No,
hold on.
I miss Moose. I really do.
So
But keep going.
this stuff's going on, and so you're waiting since 2020. I bought an in-stock Big Eagle. We already know, blah blah blah. You know, we know that story. So what really
stock.
just drives my fucking testicles with fucking thumbtacks and just is okay. Icon's gonna go on a page and lie to people. He's got my V7 artwork, and we're doing this and we're doing that. Yo, you have people waiting 2 years for an SD belt.
Yep.
2 years for a standard definition belt. And I know I'm gonna get the shit from his little jockeys. I get it, bro. Inbox is always open. Let's rock and roll. But
I don't
2 years for, so how long do you think people are gonna wait for an HD belt? If he can't get his shit together on an SD belt, how long do you think people are gonna wait? And I'm not excusing classic shields; they take a long time, but everybody knows it. You don't sell me an in-stock belt and say you're going to ship it in a week. And 9 months later, I'm still waiting.
Everyone post AG on Ethan's profile.
I mean,
Everyone post AG
so
on
I'm
there.
gonna talk about Orm for a second. So everybody knows, I was lucky enough to get my Orm belt in 6 months. I was lucky.
Because of EW, bro.
Yeah, hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do in this
Gotta
hobby.
use it, bro.
Hey, I'm taking the Ethan, method. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta do what you gotta do,
It
bro.
happens, bro.
It works.
Ethan's
It
a
works.
savage.
At least mine are HD.
But I messaged Orm, like, yo, how much for this belt, SD belt? He's like $750. He's like, you want to place an order? I'm like, no, not at this time. Just looking.
Mhm.
I can message Nawaz, and Jones knows this too. It's like the death trap. Never message Nawaz, yo, do you have anything in stock? Because his in stock and Orm's in stock
Are way
are on
different.
totally wavelengths.
Way different.
You ask Nawaz what's in stock, he'll send you pictures of 10 different belts. And I'm
And
like,
everybody
yo,
knows that sheet.
yes, yes, the blue flower sheet.
Yeah, the blue, the blue.
Yeah. So I have 3 belts from Nawaz. My first one I ever, ordered from Nawaz, I was like, yo, man, what do you, I'm looking for this belt. He's like, oh, I already have it in stock. He's like, it's in the box, ready to ship. I'm like, let me see it. Shows it to me. I'm like, I'll take it. Shipped it in a day later. Ordered another belt, got it. And then last month I messaged him, like, yo, what do you got in stock? Sends me pictures of all these belts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'll take that belt. He's like, all right, this much. I'm like, can I get a gold tip on it? He's like, yeah, I'll have it out in a few days. Boom, sent me a tracking number. That's what his in stock does. I could buy a belt from Nawaz Plates for $300. Go put it on American leather and still be cheaper than Orm's SD. I don't have a problem with Orm personally, but his prices and his in stock thing is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. It's not personal with Orm. I like Orm. Orm's a nice dude. I have no personal problems with Orm.
Orm's a great dude.
But when it comes, I'm talking business to business.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Nawaz plates lately, I've got a few. Joey's got a few. Nawaz plates lately are slaying Orms. I don't know.
So
if
that's,
Orms,
and I want to say that because I just sold an ORM Big Eagle, and a lot of the people that messaged me were they were just saying like how's the belt, all that, asking questions, and a lot of people I've seen are gravitating over to Nawaz.
Right.
Even some people are just like, you know what, I'll take the belt, you know, with the leather. Some people are just getting plates from Nawaz because we do have to admit, Omi's leather is good.
Yes.
100% better.
Right? It's really, really good. Some people are like, yo, the plates are literally the same.
Yeah.
So I'm just getting my plates from Nawaz.
So you're paying
sending it to-
$400 more for Orm's leather. Here's some crazy. Orm's SD is $750, right?
$750.
$750.
Nawaz's HD is $850. For $100 more, $850, you can get an HD belt.
See, that's another one.
In 6
All-star
months.
belts.
In 6
nice.
months, instead of waiting, for longer. Which one are you gonna go?
And I can't sit here with a straight face and say, this guy is the best producer of anything like that. Because you know what? I'm sorry. Again, this is going to get crap. But you can't claim you're a producer of HD stuff when you've never produced one belt in HD. You've outsourced your HD. Now you have your machine, and I hope for a speedy process. And I'll be the first to order one if you can get your shit together. But I don't have that
Trust.
hope. There's just none.
It's not there.
To me, if Orm lowered his price to $600 for SD, I'll buy it. I'll do it. But I mean, $750 for an SD. I mean, look at his AEW SD, $1,800. It's like more than Classic Shields.
When I asked him for a IWGP V4, just because I want the I want the replica. Me and Jones are getting the actual official replica. But I want one that I can throw around, put over my shoulder. Because when you come to my crib to touch the belts that go in the detail, you're wearing white gloves, baby. You ain't touching that shit with your bare hands. So I hit up Omi, and Omi's like $2,100, and I'm like, for an SD.
Yeah.
I hit up Nawaz, and he's like, bro, it's $800 for the 4mm, 6mm is $1,000. Give me 10 weeks. I said, bro, do you? I'll get it from you.
But it
And
goes
I've
to
already
who you
gotten
surround
updates
yourself
from
with.
him.
Yeah.
But it goes to who you surround yourself with, right? If you look at his main little clique of dudes that are going to be pissed off at this show, they're just yes people.
No, I mean, you can't deny the fact that he is a great belt maker.
No,
Like
nobody's.
he's great at what he does, but the business side of it does need a lot of work.
I don't think his middle guys are actual middle guys. They're just yes men.
And they are not responsible for what he does at all. All those guys are great. I think all those guys are really good people. I think the business,
100%.
if he were to get his business side of things on point, he has the potential to surpass anyone.
We have been preaching this for 2 years. Okay. I don't see it fixing. We've been saying this for 2 years. Okay. In those 2 years, we know,
Richard, we know.
Hold on.
There's American
In those 2
standards.
years, okay. We have Nawaz up in his game. We have Ali Anas up in his game. We have Classic Shields taking over the game with their acid etched HD. I mean, it's just incredible.
Yeah. And they're doing, I'm telling you, Nawaz is getting to a point, bro, where it's just, it's amazing. Like did he? Yeah, he froze. Now, here's the thing. With Nawaz, you're getting really good plates, right? Jones, you have how many Nawazes do you have?
I'm sorry, Jones. I feel bad. It was all me.
Two.
Right. So, and how are they? Like they're great, aren't they?
Aside from my replicas, those are my two favorite ones.
Ethan, you have any Nawaz?
They are crystal clear.
I have a European SD. I have a NWA Luger SD, and I have a Winged Eagle HD.
But here's the thing, John. That's not actually accurate, because a lot of people he's losing business. A lot of people are gravitating over to your Nawazes because Nawaz can give you a really good product without again, I think it unacceptable that I get told I bought, and I have to give him the credit. When I originally ordered the Block Big Eagle,
Yeah.
I ordered from him in May, at the end of May, and he sent it to me in the time that he told me. It was 3 weeks in stock. As soon as I got it, I said, okay, you're on the up and up. I got the belt. We unboxed it. It was amazing. And I said, all right, we're going to move forward. I want Luger NWA, United States. He told me, hey, you know what? 3 weeks, bro, I got you. That's July of 2020. And you know me with belts. Like, I have 3 on order with Clash Shields, and I'm like, yo, take your fucking time. Do what you need to do, you know? Because I know they're going to deliver.
And there's no mystery, though.
There's no mystery, and
Zero mystery with Classic Shields.
And I know what I'm going to get. So I never, with any belts, you guys know me, and it's a flaw of mine, because some people have belts of mine that I even forget that they have. And I just, hey, do what you got to do. You know, I'll see it when it gets here. But when you tell me, Classic Shields didn't even give me, they didn't say a year or 2. They said, Jay, this is going to take a while. I said, all right, baby, you do what you got to do. Take your time. When it's ready, let me know and I'll pay you. But for him to tell me, hey, it's going to take, you're going to get it in 3 weeks. It's ready for you. I just got to do the leather. And then you go a year and a half without delivering a belt to me. That's not good business. And I even switched the belt at the end. And in November, I said, look, homie, obviously the Luger's not happening, bro. Can you just switch it to one of your big eagles and just send me another big eagle? And that's the way I got it. How did he threaten to shoot me with his gun? He named his gun Kimber.
It could be a Kimber Solo. Kimber
Oh,
Solo.
okay. Because I told him his hybrid customs was a bootleg of a J-Mar. Who is this guy?
That's Icon.
No, I'm asking who is, like, what is his issue?
He's a clip art.
He
He's a clip art. He was on Groovy G. Remember Groovy G's? The guy who talked about us on Belt Talk.
I was just about to say that, Hazard. Is like y'all.
And here is and I want to address that. I want to address the like Groovy G types of the world and stuff, and people who are
Icon was on his podcast too.
And that's what I'm going to address.
Yeah.
You know, people like Groovy G get angry when people like Dan come on shows like this and have conversations with different people. Number one, I don't think that you need to shut people out, because then you get the Eddie Williams of the world, right? Yes. When there's no information, when you shut people out and the knowledgeable people are shut out, the Eddie Williams of the world get the power that they have. And to have individuals like, Dan come above. Dan is going to be on Get the Strap next Friday at 8 p.m. to talk about the Winged Eagle. To have that knowledge is very important. But then when you have idiots like this threatening people to shoot them over a fucking... What the hell is going on, man? Where is the decency?
So hold on. With platinum, it's purity of zinc, but it's also there's more to... So the whole SDHD thing is a diatribe. So it is a ploy to make more money. But the thing is, they make more money because they have to buy actual equipment. It's not just like most of these $250 belts you buy. They put them in this trough. They put them in a trough and they rock back and forth with acid going over it. And that's how they etch it. That's why they're wavy. Most of your HD uses a machine that sprays acid on it. It's a very uniformed, pressurized way that it etches. That's why you get the little fine little details. So there is a cost involved to it from the Pakistani side. If you go to the American side, it's literally American standard. That's all
what it is. The HD
that's
is a
just
myth.
what it is.
HD is a myth. It's not,
I'll
that's
say
the
this.
terminology we use to,
We were talking about the Orm and Nawaz. You put an Orm plate versus a Nawaz plate. Take the leather out of it. Will there be a difference?
It's hard to tell. Mm-hmm. It's hard to tell. Mm-hmm. And Nawaz is getting crispier too, man.
He is
looking real good.
He's not getting crispier. He is crispy.
Look at Jones, bro. Sorry, guys. Some guy hit a telephone pole and knocked all the power out, but it came back on. So I don't know.
Nice.
But
Plus, you got
let me
away from
see.
that.
Let me just read the response real quick from Classic Shields.
Go ahead, King.
So I blocked out. They had phone numbers and stuff. So now I want you guys to see something real quick at the top of the email. This got us right with Johnny NWO thing. Now this is probably a coincidence. Okay, you read into it as you want to, but the email name is John Holmes, and the profile picture of this email account is the WCW Nitro logo. And we thought, yo, it's Johnny NWO.
No, he doesn't know. And Johnny NWO is too literate to like. His words flow too smoothly.
So Classic Shields just responds with this email that they received from him back in 2012. Okay. Hello, my name is Adam Gibbons, and I want to talk about a deal for you guys. So he's offering a deal here. I have noticed several of your belt pics and videos, and the quality seems to be good, but your art is subpar and bad. In fact, it is nowhere near the originals that you have tried to recreate. Attached is a pic of art that I have from the original maker of these belts. I am willing to give you these art files plus more if you will make me the bottom 2 belts for free. All I want is finished plates so I can paint and leather them. Once I receive those, I will send you the Big Eagle art and other art I have so you guys can make money for yourselves as a payment for doing the 2 belts for me. If you are interested, please contact me anytime by phone at blah, 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 or by this email. Adam. Now, what stuns me is that he says, attached is a pic of art that I have from the original maker of these belts.
Yep.
So wait a second. This isn't
is that a
his
bootleg?
art. This isn't his art.
So he stole it.
This is the art from the original maker of the belts that he's offering to get free belts from Classic Shields.
That's Jamar's art?
That's what I read. That's what I just read.
Joseph Marshall.
Am I wrong? Am I
like
wrong for reading it that way?
You ain't wrong.
But here's something else I
behind
find.
you reading
He
that.
says, I am willing to give you these art files plus more if you will make me the bottom 2 belts for free. The bottom 2 are the Big Eagle and the European, right?
Bro. Here we go.
Damn, bro. They're writing a whole fucking book report, man. What the
All
fuck? Go ahead. Go ahead.
So this is another response. I don't know if they responded. I guess this is their response at the bottom, and then he responds to them. Okay. So they basically respond to him like, thanks, but no thanks, right? Here's our belt prices. As savage as they come, right? Well, I hate to be disappointing, but I promise you, you do not have artwork anywhere near the accuracy and quality of mine guaranteed. So now it's his artwork. Okay? So maybe it was his in the beginning and he just wrote it wrong. Your old etchings on your YouTube page seem to look and be of better quality than your new ones. Maybe it was just the particular belt that was done you showed me. Anything I order must have a gold mirrored finish and very deep, clean, crisp etching. I understand that materials and time cost money, but again, I assure you that you will not find more accurate art anywhere else. If so, please show me a pic of the finished product and I will quickly point out the flaws in the art file. Not trying to be mean, just saying you can ask anyone in the belt collecting community and they will tell you that I have the best art in the world, currently minus the original art files of the makers. And I can prove it if needed. If you feel you can do a set of plates for $100 US, so I can see if the quality is what I am looking for, I might do that before doing any kind of mass orders. Again, I expect quality, of which is in the video link below, for $100.
Does he have a YouTube link? I want to go watch this.
So I read that email and I was like, wow. Now,
That's
granted,
like
that's in 2012.
That's like me if I have the WCW 91-94. I have the original art, the files for it, okay? And I take that to Nawaz. Like, yo, Nawaz, man, I got this original thing, man. You know, it's mine. You
Yeah.
know? And Nawaz uses it, you know, and like, oh, man, he using my art.
But Classic
My
Shields,
art.
hey, but Classic Shields even posted like his Big Eagle art. He was using Arabic writing as the texturing.
Mm-hmm.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
Yeah, next to the WWF logo.
Yeah.
So it was like Arabic writing, and that's why he just
Wow.
used his filler art.
I'm going to contact
Jones.
Classic Shields.
Jones, are drugs really bad?
I'm going to send I'm gonna send them some
Depends what type
artwork.
of
See if
draw.
I can get a free belt, bro.
I bet
Hey, you know how I can draw. Hey,
Yo.
Irfan, bro,
Draw a
I'll
little
draw
cartoon,
you
bro?
whatever you want.
I'll draw a little cartoon. Give me 2
$100
free
bucks.
belts, bro.
$100. No, I'll go
Then-
$100.
You can make money on that art.
Happy
That's
faces.
Oh wow.
Dan, really?
You know what? Shout out to Dan for that. That's a good deed, bro.
No, but and bro,
No
I
cap.
don't understand why there needs to be such hostility.
You
I
could tell.
don't
No,
understand.
honestly, from reading the messages, Jay, you could tell there is some deep-rooted issues
Oh yeah,
in that
definitely.
dude himself. Like the fact that he gets so angry over really nothing.
But then you hear him talk on that podcast.
It
and you're
doesn't
like,
sound like who's typing. Yeah,
No!
it doesn't.
Well,
sound like who's
maybe if
typing.
you hear him talk, the voice, I mean, it's pretty low key, I
And
mean,
listen, there's
back in
nothing wrong.
'97 when I saw Dave's artwork,
But here's the thing: there's
Damn.
nothing wrong with like having that southern accent.
no,
There's nothing
no,
wrong
there's
with
nothing
that.
wrong.
I mean, we have friends that have that. So I mean, look at Jameson. Jameson is a fucking, it's God's gift to Earth. But the thing is, it's
He's
all
a
about
sweeter
how
dude
you
than
are.
this.
Yeah, it's all about how you are as a person, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
like, why, dude? Why are you so? Who hurt you, bro? Who hurt
Well,
you?
see, and that's the thing is, and you're so mad at Hazard that you won't even refer to him by name. You refer to him as Green Ranger,
Mhm.
but yet you're stealing artwork and trying to hawk your stolen artwork for $100 plates from Classic Shields. You make no sense.
And you're
You know,
saying
Icon
icon, and you're saying icon out.
Icon
I
out.
was
Stop
driving home.
Hold on. That was the other thing. Stop referring to yourself in the third person.
I was
Just
driving
stop it.
home, and I'm like thinking, who the fuck is this green? Now we have a Green Ranger. What the fuck?
Yeah,
is
I was
going
like, who
on?
is the Green
Yeah,
Ranger,
who the
bro?
fuck is the Green
I
Ranger?
knew
I always
it
thought it
was-
was who's
I
the
knew it
White
was
Ranger,
Hazard,
bro.
Because
Who's the
Hazard
White
always
Ranger?
has the Power
I knew
Rangers.
it was
I
Hazard.
know, but I was gonna text Jones like, Jones, we got Power Rangers in this shit too.
Bro,
When we leave, can we say PTM out?
Yes.
yeah, we say culture shock out. We have a few more minutes. We went a little over tonight because I mean there was a lot of content to go over here. This dude
We also
went
got
all in.
Elimination Chamber too.
Don't
Fuck
forget,
Elimination.
guys. Don't if while you're watching, can you do me a quick favor? Right below, if you're watching on YouTube, do me a favor. Just hit like or dislike, one of those. Real quick, takes a second. Just tap that for me. It helps out big time. And I got to do the music this time. I am sorry. I'm sorry. Don't forget, man. Jack Soaps, jump in on this deal. Oh, look, this will sell. This will sell 3 bars right here. Because this man washes his ass. Yo, Icon, get some soap, bro. Get a bath
needs
bomb.
some soap to wash his body.
Get a
He
bath
needs
bomb.
to get some pussy.
Get some Epsom
Can't
salts and
handle
just relax.
nobody.
And drop that V7 art, bro. Come on, man. It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious.
Never,
telling you.
never,
It really isn't.
never seen before exclusive Winged Eagle art V7.
Can you
Simpson up.
imagine Richard Simpson getting mad over another restoner?
All right,
they
Ethan.
stole
Next
his
week, I
quality
want
stones?
your icon winged eagle above you, behind you.
Like,
I'll
man,
Mr.
dude.
Perfect it, bro.
No, but honestly, bro, like the Epsom salts, they really do like relax you, bro.
It's
If
true.
you lay in I take bubble baths. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna take one from Jay. You know what else relaxes you? Ass.
I take bubble baths.
Eat some ass, bro.
Yo, I saw, bro. Ron wants to sue somebody for calling him a hillbilly. I am not capping. Now, if it's a troll, it's a good troll. Okay? And speaking of trolls, we have a special troll here. Ladies and gentlemen, the Green Ranger in the house. The Green Ranger's here.
Okay. And speaking of trolls,
Oh, the echo's on, Hazard.
we have
The
a
echo
special
is
troll
on.
here. Ladies and gentlemen, the Green Ranger in the house.
I can hear myself.
What up?
Lower your TV.
There he is. The Green
I
Ranger's
cannot
here.
hear you guys at all. Hang on a second.
All right. While he's getting his thing done, look at you got the Green Ranger.
I'm on the delay. Hang on.
Do your thing,
The
Pop.
Dragon Dagger.
What's a dragon dagger? Is that the Green Ranger's?
Yeah, I got. They made a limited
That's what
edition
you
one that I really want.
Uh oh.
And things
Oh,
like
the legacy-
fucking
the
$1,200.
legacy
They got it at the toy store with Ethan Page, man. When they go hunting for those toys. Woo.
Who's the real Green Ranger, bro? Is it Jay Cross or is it?
No, the Red Ranger was
Hazard?
the best one.
What?
Dragonzord. That's
I
what
was
it
always
was.
the Black Ranger guy.
Shout out to Jones, bro.
The White Ranger was sucking.
Shout out to Jones.
White- no, White
He's
Ranger
our
was
Black
my
Ranger.
White Ranger is my dude, bro.
I'm a Red Ranger,
Jones is our Black Ranger, always.
Yes, he is.
but I had a crush on the Pink Ranger.
Hazard, give me a thumbs up if you're good. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the real Green Ranger's here with us.
What up?
What up, bro?
Yeah, look at Jay.
Hazard, this is you, and I'm hugging you right now, bro.
I ain't got green with me. Green's in the box right now.
He's got the red. Yes.
I'm going to display. I'm still missing yellow because I'm not into Asians.
Hey, everyone has their choice.
Everyone knows that gag about the TV show, right? The Black
What's that?
Ranger was that guy. The White Ranger was the white guy. The Asian
Oh,
guy.
it's true. It's
Oh,
true.
It was.
It's true.
It was typecasted.
Hazard, what the hell did you do to this man?
Fuck, bro.
You would think someone from his family, quite frankly.
Yeah, what'd you do?
As Dan said, Adam has. So it all started years and years ago. I'm not going to get into the whole detail, but the bridge version basically is. I used to be a very big proponent of go to the original maker.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the original maker. Back when Adam had his issues with me, Reggie and Dave were delivering belts within 4 months of delivery time. You pay and you get your belt 4 months later. He was still advocating, you can go to the Pakistan makers, you can get it for cheaper, this kind of thing. Okay? But why not go to the original makers, etc., etc. Then he started to try and get a deal with the Pakistan makers, which then went south. Obviously, Classic Shields potentially being one of them via the emails that they showed today. And he then came to me and said, oh, you should go after these guys. Not because I had a personal issue that they were bootlegging Reggie at the time, who was delivering products, but now that he had an issue with them, now I should act as his personal attack dog. And I didn't. And that's certainly part of it. So that's part of it. And there was a whole thing with him on Belt Talk, just not adhering to the rules, because we had, like, on Belt Talk, it's a no bootleg group. It's a very simple rule. If you want to post bootlegs and stuff anywhere else, that's fine, as long as you
There's a
don't post.
million groups.
Yeah, as long as you don't post them in Belt Talk and you adhere to the rules, all's good. And Dan can attest to this. Adam just wasn't having any of that for whatever reason. But yeah, and since then he's had it in for me. Like, I don't know why. He's messaged me privately. He has even apologized to me on occasion. But with Adam, I think he'll probably have forgotten that by now.
Is he okay, dude? Is he all right?
Do you have an approximate age of him?
Like for real,
Just
dude?
curious.
My God.
Dan knows him far better than I do. So today was the first time I've heard his name thrown around in about 5 years.
Wow.
I didn't even know that he had this blog thing.
I had no idea who he was.
Well, he's a guy from back in the old, back in 10 years ago. Belt Talk was before Facebook groups. Belt Talk was the only thing.
Yeah.
And then he started migrated over to Facebook. And he was from back in those days. After he got kicked off, I guess he went out on his own, but I didn't hear anything from him from that point on. Nor did anybody else. I jokingly put out on my Instagram earlier the CM Punk video of OMG, Kevin Nash thought he was dead, LOL. Like, it was that kind of thing.
So you thought the guy was like that? You literally saw his name and you're like, holy shit, this guy's still alive.
Not that extreme. But let me be clear here, because I'm not despite what he may think, I'm not a malicious person. I will wish no ill will on anyone, even if they have wished it on me. Like, JB Toys is a perfect example. If you want to point a gun at my head, that's absolutely fine. I certainly don't wish him any ill will. It's a thing between me and Dan. It's like, who can get the person to actually pull the fucking trigger? Like, who to do it? But it's just one of those things. And today was the first time I heard it, and the only reason I even heard about it was because a friend of mine saw it reposted by someone else. I think it was someone promoting Orm in another Facebook group, and he forwarded it to me just to double check. Is like, are you this person talking about? Because I know you're into Ranger stuff. And I was like, yeah, that's me.
Yo, Hazard's just trying not to get sued. That's all.
You're a Green Ranger, bro. You're the Green Ranger.
Get sued. Get sued for what? Tao and the Power Ranger company have more chance of suing me because I'm going around in their costumes. And for at least they're right. I do not discriminate. I'm not just green. I do red. I do black. I do gold. I do not discriminate what color I rock. Okay?
You yellow and pink?
Huh?
Yellow and pink?
Motherfucker, I don't care.
Hey, you made Jones happy saying you do black.
Jones, you have a chance.
Yes.
This one is my personal favorite of all the original helmets. It just looks cool.
It does look dope.
Wakanda forever, bro.
Black is sick. Like I've got a Gold Ranger one, which is like it's a black helmet with gold accent pieces. It's the best looking helmet. It's just badass looking. So.
That's it, man. Hazard, thanks for coming on and sharing the story. So basically, he got mad at you for not attacking someone for him. So.
Well, that was the most. I think it's been several years. That was the most recent interaction I had with him.
Yeah.
But I mean, Dan has way more insight, and obviously he's on the thing next week. You can ask him if you want. He has way more insight and has way more dealings with Adam than I do.
Dude, imagine when you wake up tomorrow, Green Ranger, what you're going to see on the post when he sees this.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I didn't even know his posts existed. Like, I'm not going to go looking for. I'm not going to look for stuff. Like,
yeah. I got a screenshot too.
Oh,
yeah.
somebody will send it to you, bro. Somebody will send it to you.
We got you.
Yeah. Like some motherfucker's going to send me fucking eagle feathers.
Butt feathers, bro. Butt feathers. Hey, did you get those butt feathers? Tell me you did not get those butt feathers. Man of my word.
Keep your fetishes to yourself.
Yeah, listen.
I got you, bro.
I'll get David Babel to send you some of the nicest butt feathers you'll ever see in your life, bro.
Hey,
Do
we put Hazard in that club?
No.
Don't open those messages.
I'll fucking put Hazard in that club.
He'll never come on again, bro.
No.
He'll never come on again. Brian Allen says JB Toys would look like a toddler shooting at the sun handling a gun. Jesus Christ. What was that?
He'll be that guy in the army who clumsily shoots himself in the leg and accidentally gets sent home.
And when he gets home, he'll claim that he was the heroic. Oh man, I went and rescued like 30 people, and that's why I got.
But my leg shot too. You should have seen it.
Nah, you seen Full Metal Jacket.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I think he is.
Well, this was a fun night, Hazard. I didn't expect you to be here, but thank you. Thanks for coming on. And I did have fun going through these little stories. You know, it's always fun seeing this little shit here and there, and kind of trying to break it down and make it logical.
Well, and that's part of the most annoying part, because like when someone sent me the thing earlier, I hadn't seen the whole thing. I'd seen like a clip of it, and I'd seen like 2 paragraphs of it, and I was like, with the parenthesis, like throwing a comma or something, like someone like teach him how to use it, because the whole purpose of that is if you remove it from the sentence, it still makes sense. But if you remove those parentheses, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Just fuck.
Icon out.
It's amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You got to say Hazard out.
we're going to see you next week, next Friday.
Shoot me. How many volunteers?
Next Friday. What's next Friday? Is that the 25th? 25th. 25th.
Is it the 25th?
It is the
Yeah,
25th.
25th. For Get the Strap, episode 2, man, of season 2, next Friday.
Yeah, 25th. Dan McMahon.
With Danny Mac in a building. And that should be a good show. And like I said, don't forget, like the video. Please like the video. And subscribe to Hazard F5's channel while he's still alive, ladies and gentlemen.
You can find him on YouTube under Green Ranger.
Actually, I do have a separate Power Ranger only YouTube channel and Instagram, but I don't associate. It's going to have to be a really long rifle shot from all the way in wherever the fuck USA to get all the way there. I'm saying.
We got to get on that.
Yeah, and whenever you see, listen, everyone, go Hazard F5. That's what we're gonna say from now on. We're gonna mix it with the music. There he
Look
is.
at you, Shane.
There he
Rub
is.
it up against your comfortable bosom.
Against your butt feathers, bro. Don't forget, guys, jacksoaps.com. Use code PTM for 15% off and a chance to win the NWA, or was it NWA TV title.
Television, yeah.
TV title. Hazard F5, thank you so much for being with us tonight. Everyone that watched, we appreciate the engagement. We appreciate the viewership, and we appreciate you liking the video. It means a lot for us. We will be here next week on Friday. Forget the strap. I am Vinny Vegas, Mike Jones, Jay Cross, Joey V, Ethan Thompson, Hazard F5. Ladies and gentlemen, Culture Shock
out.